Welcome to the Blue Cafe. We offer stories of infidelity, betrayal, and redemption. Please like and subscribe. Cheers. Now, on to today's story. Wife is likely cheating on me, not sure what to do. Advice. I found some text messages and call history on my wife's phone with a guy that indicates they have some kind of relationship. It seems like it might be in the early stages and hopefully they have not slept together yet. The texts are only of about a half of week's worth, so I am not sure if she is deleting them or if they truly just met. I first noticed the communication started on Valentine's Day with an 1-hour conversation. Most of the text is of the AP saying he wants to meet up with my wife to have some wine and enjoy each other's company, and each with a selfie blowing a kiss. He seems to be the one pushing it so far, as my wife seemed to hint at being hesitant on a couple of occasions. I was recently out of town and the texts confirm they met at a dance club. One concerning text from AP on the day after they were at the club was that he said they got after it and he was sore. Hoping this just means from dancing, but who knows. This week they texted that they should meet up for lunch, and I guess my wife is going out to lunch tomorrow, she said, with someone from work. She also was planning on going to a concert this Sunday, and it seems like she was planning to go with AP, but I offered to come, which she agreed to. Unfortunately, she now said she wants to go to a wine tasting with a friend tomorrow night, Friday. I'm not sure if I should confront her now or try to wait to find more dirt. Really, I only have her cell phone, which she has been guarding pretty well now. I've never asked her to see her phone before, so it would seem odd now. Help. She's your wife, not girlfriend. Not duck buddy, not friends with benefits. Your wife. This is clearly inappropriate. If you're weak and do not confront, you can be assured your marriage will continue down the painful path to divorce once she decides this shiny brand new guy is worth her time. Get copies of all evidence and draw clear boundaries with her in order to save the marriage. End all contact with this guy, attend IC and MC, or the marriage is over. If you are not that decisive, you can be assured that your marriage is over anyway. She can spin the evidence any way she wants, but she wouldn't lie to you about who she is seeing and what she is doing if she didn't already know that it is inappropriate and that they both have intentions beyond being friends. Do not take the excuse "I didn't want to tell you" because you would behave mad/jealous. The bottom line is she knows he's interested and she's testing the waters. This is make or break time for your marriage. Don't be tentative about what you do here. You can't control her, but you control how you respond. If you treat yourself with low value, you can be assured she'll treat you as low value. Prepare for the gaslighting that your wife is about to inflict on you. Actions speak louder than words, and her actions say emotional affair at worst, physical affair, likely now, or soon to be. Time to fight for your marriage, or throw it away. It's your choice. BTW. Seek legal advice either way. You need to know your options. Thanks for your response. This is how I feel exactly. Update: she let her guard down and left her phone on the table for me to look at. It doesn't seem like they are meeting up for wine tomorrow, but in her text she referred to me as her ex. This makes me sad. He asked if she would kiss him and hug him the next time they see each other, and she said yes. I also found this person and looked him up online, and his profile shows he is married, but didn't seem to be up to date. At this point I am considering reaching out to his wife based on the profile and also confronting my wife this weekend. It doesn't seem like things are intimate yet between them, but are heading that way if I don't step in. To be honest, I don't think I can trust my wife again, and I think things are over from my point of view. Sorry mate, she's obviously lying to this guy too, calling you her ex. Time to gather everything, and out her to family and friends as well as his wife. Affairs thrive in the darkness. Why should she escape the consequences for her actions? She cancelled plans with you to be with him. That's a pretty strong pull for a platonic relationship. Ela afirma que eres su ex, has su sueño realidad. Don't say anything, best to gather more information and get a voice-activated recorder to put in your house and in the car she uses. Buy a Ring doorbell, and see your wife's opinion of it. Also, put a GPS device on the car she drives. The Ring door most likely will be turned off when she is up to something. That will tell you everything that you will need to know. You have enough. Set firm boundaries with her. If she tries to deflect blame onto you for snooping, likely, and/or refuses to take concrete steps in the other direction immediately, you have your answer. Whatever you do, don't try to do the pick-me dance. A cheating spouse is not a prize to be won. Agree about the pick-me dance. I firmly believe that if you've cheated before, you'll do it again. Have things been alright between you two? Ask her that. She cancelled plans with you, and made new plans with AP. She's cheating. Protect yourself by getting on her financial trail. Consult a lawyer. Then cancel or lock down any credit cards. Start moving all your assets out of her reach. Give her a good reason for her to regret, because she has no remorse, yet. Brace yourself for a rough ride. Your wife has a right to privacy, but not to secrecy. Ask to see her phone. Her reaction will tell you everything you need to know. Question: do you question her behavior before the EA becomes physical, or do you wait and confirm when she crosses the line? Part of me wants to wait to see what happens, but I don't think that is right. I just posted an update in a reply post. I think this is ending in the wrong direction, and I think my marriage is over. Your marriage is over. Period. Go see an attorney, cancel all joint credit cards immediately. You can do that on the phone this minute, and prepare yourself for a tough legal fight. If you live in an at-fault state, prepare to sue this other person for alienation of affection. You people just don't learn, man. It just makes me sad. Since you know the name of her AP, tell her. If you follow through with your plans to meet AP name, I will be filing for a divorce. Then walk away and remain silent. Your wife is done with the marriage. Talk to a lawyer and get yourself ready before she leaves or files herself. If you know where she is going, or turn on location services, go to the restaurant, plop yourself down at their table and don't say a word. You can continue on with the lawyer after you blow up their lunch date. I don't have any tactical advice, but I want to say I'm sorry this is happening to you. If you can, try to remind yourself daily that you are experiencing a trauma, and whatever else happens, you have a duty of care to yourself. Keep up your routines, tell trusted friends and family what's happening, eat nutritious food, exercise a little every day, don't drink too much, and get as much good sleep as you can. Check in with your doctor if you notice you're not feeling like yourself. No matter which way your marriage ends up going, you are going through something huge, and taking really good care of yourself is more important than ever. I would do the obvious with financials and lawyers and have it set. Then I would go to wherever they meet up at, whether it be wine tasting or restaurant, and catch her in the act. I would love to see the look on her face. You'd better look for a lawyer. This story comes from further than Saint Valentine, but she doesn't care anymore if you find out. Not only did they dance in the club, but also on the bed. I'm so sorry this is happening. Personally, I believe you should try to do everything you can now, while the affair is in its infancy, to try to save the marriage. You don't want to look back and wish you had tried harder, and have regrets that you gave up too easily. Here is what I would do: don't take the passive approach. Be bold, even if that is not your personality type. Your marriage may yet be over, but at least pretend it is not. Take steps to stop this affair while you can. Inform his wife before this weekend if you can. The number one fastest way out of the affair fog is for the AP to cut things off, so if his wife is onto him, he might just do that. Long shot, but definitely possible. If it were me, I'd do something completely unexpected, surprise her with a getaway weekend trip, and include friends/family somehow in this surprise, if possible. I'd get some help, as in confide with her close friends and have them be in on the plan. She will protest, due to the unexpected change in plans, but don't take no for an answer. Get her phone from her before the AP has had a chance to tell her you can say it is a surprise, etc. Even give it to a friend so she won't worry that you'll see something, and come up with a good quality time reason for her not to have her phone for a while, and then proceed with your plan. You will find out real quick her level of commitment to the AP by how she treats you with this surprise. The reason you might include friends and family is 1, you don't want affairs to be kept in the dark, and 2, you'll need support to help, and for however this plays out. For me, on this fantasy surprise weekend trip, I would love bomb. Profess your love for her, show her pictures of happy times, and remind her of the shared memories together. I've read, from a WS, that this actually worked to help with relieving the affair fog, and caused the WP to come to their senses. The reality is you may not feel like sharing your love with her now, even if it were just an act. You're probably in betrayal, trauma, and not processing clearly. There is a period of utter shock and confusion after initially finding out. But just once, it would be so cool to hear that the BS was able to take control of the situation quickly, before irreversible damage was done to their relationship, and their mental health. Maybe if you can't stand to be with her, perhaps friends or family could surprise her. After all, your situation is unique in that there may still be time to save your marriage, as many BSs wish they had been in your shoes, catching their WS at the very beginning, long before the devastation began. But you have to act quickly. If you don't do a surprise outing or trip this weekend, then I'd confront the text messages as proof, and see what her reaction is. One way or the other, you should take control of this situation, and not allow her to disrespect your marriage without consequences. If she is in the affair fog, expect her to say really silly things, gaslight, lie, get angry, etc. Ignore your controlling or insecure statements. You may not ask for reasons now though, because you really can't trust what she says about anything just yet. Truth is, you don't want to be in a situation where you end up dwelling on her words later, especially when they very well could be complete nonsense right now. When you confront, you'll want to do some shock and awe, demand STI test, maybe not for the actual test but to show trust is broken, paternity test if you have kids, again to show you're serious about the trust issue, full transparency of her phone, etc. And I see immediately, she must understand why she is doing this, especially if it is related to a mental health issue. Let her know you aren't going to sit idly by while she cheats. Say something like you love her enough that you won't let her self-destruct by destroying her mental health by cheating. Notice you are focusing on her rather than you. She already is ignoring your feelings in her current state of mind, as cheating is a selfish act. Essentially, the initial message that should be conveyed is that all trust is broken, and she has work to do to rebuild that trust. For further reading, and why catching this early is critical. I hope I've given you some good ideas or things to think about. Let us know how it goes and maybe we can offer some helpful advice along the way. Sorry again that you are going through this. Good luck. Would it be something you would want for her? To be confident enough to let her have sex but still come home to you? Is that what you are hoping for? We hope you have enjoyed today's episode. Please comment, like and subscribe. Cheers. Have a wonderful day or night. Wherever you are.